Good morning, students. How are you? I hope all of you are fine there at home. So, today we are going to study about the multiplication of decimal numbers. All of we are aware about how to multiply the two numbers. It's just that we are adding one extra term, that is decimal. That means we need to find the product of the two given numbers, and at the end we need to find the place where we have to place the decimal. That's it. So let's understand this concept with some of the examples. That is example number 12, multiply 4.3 by 6. We can actually do this multiplication of decimal numbers with two methods. Here we are going to discuss those two methods in these two different examples. First one, if we need to multiply this 4.3 with 6, first we will change 4.3 into fraction. 4.3 can be written as fraction. How? Remove the decimal, and how many digits are there after the decimal? There are one digit. There is one digit. So we will remove the decimal and write 10 in the denominator. What the fraction will become? 43 by 10. Now we are going to multiply this with 6. So multiply 43 by 10 with 6. We are known that how to multiply fraction with the whole number. You will multiply the whole number with the numerator, the whole number with the numerator. That means 43 will be multiplied with the whole number, that is 6, divided by 10. Now multiply 43 with 6 and write 43 multiplied by 6 will be 258 divided by 10. We are not simplifying this 10 and 6 here with the 2 as common factor, because this 10 can be simply placed as decimal in the answer. That's why we are not simplifying it. We are directly multiplying the denominator of the fraction with the whole number, that gives 258 by 10. Now this can be easily written as, if there are 1 0, there is only 1 0, place the decimal after one digit from the right side. That means after 8 you will place the decimal and it will be 25.8. 25.8 is the answer of this. First method is that change the given decimal number into the fraction by cancelling the decimal and writing the multiple of 10, 100 and 1000 in the denominator and multiply it with the second number. For that, multiply the numerator with the whole number here and place the decimal according to the given denominator. If it is 10, place the decimal after one digit. If it is 100, place the decimal after two digits from the right side. And if we talk about the second process, that most common process, through the example number 13, it is evaluate 10.04 multiply 21. In that case, you just need to simply multiply the two numbers, and then at the product, at the end, in the product, you need to place the decimal count after counting how many places of decimals are there. What I actually mean is, here you will ignore the decimal sign for a while. The question is 10.04 multiply 21. Ignore this decimal sign and multiply the two numbers 1004 with 21. And what is the product? Find the product of these two numbers, that is 21,084. The product of these two numbers is 21,084. We have done nothing. We have ignored the decimal sign and written 1004 multiplied 21. Now what? Now we are just doing, when we have found the product of these two numbers, now count the number of digits after which decimal is placed. Look, 1 and 2. After 2 digits decimal has been placed, you will place the decimal after 2 digits from the right side. Count 1, 2 and place the decimal here. This is the answer. Multiply the two numbers, find the product, and in the product, place the decimal by counting the decimal places given in the question. This is the answer, 210.84. Next we are doing multiplication of decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. Again, the same process applies here. You can simply multiply the whole number ignoring the decimal with the 10, 100 or 1000, and in the product place the decimal after counting the decimal places, like there are 1, 2 and 3. After 3 decimal places, decimal has been placed. So in the product, after 3 decimal places, you can place the decimal in the product. So it is again same. Example 14. Evaluate 32.106 multiplied by 100. What you need to do? You can simply ignore the decimal sign for a time being. For time being, ignore the decimal sign and become 32,106. Multiply it by 100. You know, to multiply a number with the 100, just place 2 zeros against this number will be the product. It is 32,106 multiplied by 100 will become 32,10,600. We have ignored the decimal, written the number like 32,106 and multiply by 100. Multiply the number with 100, place the 2 commas, 2 zeros against the given number. Now in the final product, in this product, you need to place the decimal according to the decimal places here. 1, 2, 3. After 3 decimal places, decimal has been placed. So here also 1, 2, 3. After 3 decimal places, you will place the decimal. It will be 3210.6. This is the answer. Here also again we can solve the same example with the same method, like 3.33 multiplied by 1000. Solution will be, ignore the decimal sign. It is 333 multiplied by 1000. To multiply 333 with 1000, you will simply place 3 zeros against this number, that is 333 multiplied by 1000, 3 zeros. It is 3,33,000. Now in the final product, count the number of decimal places here. 1, 2. After 2 decimal places, decimal has been placed. Similarly, here also after 2 decimal places, place the decimal here. So the answer is 3,330. We can ignore these zeros after the decimal because it has no value. So here also it is 3,210.6. So have you observed one thing, that while we are multiplying a decimal number with 10, 100 or 1000, decimal is shifting towards the right side. Look, here is the decimal after 2 and in the product it is after this 0, In this question as well, the decimal is after 3, after the first 3. Here it is shifted to 0 after 0. So you can see, when we multiply, we can observe or we can give an observation that when we multiply a decimal number with 10, 100 and 1000, if we are multiplying it by 10, if we are multiplying a decimal number with 10, decimal shifted one place to the right. If we are multiplying it by 100, look at this, 100, 2 zeros, 2 places, decimal shifted to 2 places to the right. Like look, it is here, 1 place, 2 place, 1 place, 2 place, it is shifted here. When we are multiplying decimal number with the 1000, thousands have 3 zeros, that means decimal will shift towards right to the 3 decimal places. Look, it is here. So it has been shifted to 1, 2 and a 1 0 has been placed, and after that here it was here 1, 2 and 3. After that it has been shifted to the right side till 3 decimal places. This is how we do the multiplication of decimal number, or the multiplication of decimal number by any 10, 100 and 1000. Multiply the numbers, multiply the two numbers ignoring the decimal, and after that in the product place the decimal according to the decimal places given in the question. Let's solve some of the word problems related to multiplication of decimal numbers. First, example number 16 is, the length of square is 4.3 centimeter. Find its perimeter. The question is to find the perimeter of a square whose length is given. For that, you should know the formula of perimeter of square. I hope you know the formula, that is 4 multiplies side. 4 multiplies side and length of side is given, that is 4.3 centimeter. So let's just find the perimeter of the given square. You need to write the formula first. Perimeter of square. Perimeter of square. That is equals to 4 multiplies side. Length of side is given, that is 4.3 centimeters. So it will be 4 multiply 4.3 centimeter. Now here also you can multiply the two numbers ignoring the decimal, and after that place the decimal after one digit, as decimal here is placed after one decimal place. So multiply 43 with 4 and then in the product place the decimal. So multiply 43 with 4, it will be 172 centimeter. We are multiplying 43 with 4, that gives 172. And now in this product, find the place where you will place the decimal. You will place the decimal after one decimal place, because the decimal here in the numbers is placed after one decimal place. So one decimal place after one decimal place, answer is 17.2. Perimeter of square is, perimeter of square is 17.2 centimeter. Perimeter is always given in the unit only. Area is given in square unit. So it is 17.2 centimeter. Our next question is example number 17, that says weight of one box of strawberries is 2.35 kg. Weight of one box of strawberry is given, it is 2.35, and asking the weight of 10 such boxes. Weight of one box is given and asking for the weight of 10 boxes. One quantity is given and asking for more quantity. What we will do? We will multiply. Okay. So write the statement. We will multiply 2.35 with 10. So weight of one box. The solution of this question is weight of one box is given, that is 2.35 kg. Now we need to find the weight of 10 boxes. So weight of 10 boxes will be, weight of 10 boxes will be 2.35 multiplied by 10. The same process. Multiply 235 ignoring the decimal with 10, that will give you 2350 answer. After that, place the decimal after 1 and 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places, count from the left side, 1, count from the right side, 1, 2, and here it is the decimal. So answer is 23.5 kg. So, from various examples we have solved, we have learned that how to multiply two decimal numbers. For that, you can simply multiply two numbers directly ignoring the decimal, and in the product, in the final product, place the decimal according to the given question. Like question is having decimal after two decimal places, the final product will have the decimal after two decimal places from the right side. And if you are multiplying a number with 10, 100 and 1000, same process will follow here also, that multiply the number with the 10, 100 and 1000 ignoring the decimal of the given number, and in the product count the number of decimal places and place accordingly in the final product. Or there is an observation we have made while we were multiplying the number with 10, 100 and 1000, that decimal shifted to the right side. While we were solving the examples related to multiplication of 10, 100 and 1000, it was decimal, when we multiply the number with 10, 100 and 1000, decimal always shift to the right side. How many places? It depends. If you are multiplying the number with 10, decimal will shift one place to the right. If we are multiplying with 100, number with 100, the decimal will shift two places towards the right side. If you are multiplying the number with 1000, then decimal will shift three places towards the right side. Now let us use our knowledge we have gained right now in solving the exercise in 2.2. Question number 1. It is simply saying multiply. Multiply A part. 0.6 multiplied by 3. You need to multiply 0.6 with 3. As I said, you can directly multiply the numbers ignoring the decimal. Ignore the decimal, like 6 multiplied by 3, that gives you 18. Now in the final product, place the decimal by counting the decimal places given in the number of the question. That is, decimal is placed after one place. So here also it will be placed after one place from the right side. Answer is 1.8. Okay. Next is 42.3 multiplied by 5.1. In this question, two numbers we are multiplying, but only one number is decimal and second one is whole number. But here both of the number are decimal number. So no need to worry. Again, multiply the two numbers ignoring the decimal, like 423 multiplied by 51, and put the decimal in the product. When you will multiply 423 with 51, you will get 21,573. Now in the final product, you have to place the decimal somewhere. Where you will place the decimal? So count the decimal places given in the question. Look, we are having two numbers. First number is having decimal after one place, and second number is also having decimal after one place. So 1 plus 1, after how many places decimal we have to place in the final product? 1 and 1, that is 2. So 1 and 2, we will place the decimal after two decimal places from the right side. Don't be confused. If both of the numbers are decimal, you need to count the decimal places of both the numbers. 1 here, total it becomes 2. In the final product, place the decimal after two decimal places from the right side. Third one, 0.3 multiplied by 14.4. Same process follows here. Multiply the numbers. 3 multiplied by 144. It will give you 432. Again, in the final product, place the decimal according to the given numbers in the question. Count it. One decimal here 0.3 decimal is placed after one decimal place. Here also 14.4 decimal is placed after 1 decimal place. 1 here, 1 here. Total it become 1 plus 1, 2. So place the decimal from the right side after 2 decimal places. 1, 2. The answer is, final product is 4.32. In these three parts A, D and F we have solved. We are having only two numbers to be multiplied. 0.6 multiply 3, 42.3 multiply 5.1, 0.3 multiply 14.4. But here in this part we are having three numbers. Three numbers you have to multiply. All the three numbers are decimal. So what you will do, you will again multiply all the numbers. Ignoring the decimal. 0.3 ignore the decimal, it becomes 3. Multiply 0.001 ignoring the decimal, it becomes 1. Multiply 8.1 ignoring the decimal, will become 18. Now multiply 3 ones are 3 and 18 multiplied 3 is 54. So we have multiplied all the three numbers 3, 1 and 18. Answer is 54. Now in this 54 you have to place the decimal. The decimal is placed after how many digits? After how many digits from the right side? You need to count it from the given numbers in the question. Like 1 decimal place is here in 0.3. 1, 2, 3 decimal places in 0.01 and here 1 decimal place in 1.88. So in total we are having 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 1, 5. We have to place the decimal in the final product after 5 decimal places. We are only having two numbers here. So we have to make it 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Answer will be, the decimal will be placed after 5 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the answer is 0.00054. I hope you understood this method, this question. Okay, let's move to next question. Next question is very interesting. It is actually verbal question. See, if 5.16 is multiplied by 23, it is given that product of these two numbers is 118.68. Then without actually multiplying, it is saying you don't need to actually multiply them, find the product. Look here in the question, the digits, the numbers are same, only the decimals have been changing throughout the question. Look, 516, it is 516 and 23 if we ignore the decimal. 516 multiplied 23, 516 multiplied 23, 516 multiplied 23, 516 multiplied 230, that becomes 23. So what you need to do is, you just need to see that how and where the decimal will be placed, because the product will remain same. 516 multiplied 23, the product will all the time remain same. 118, it will be 11,868. The product will remain same all the time. You just need to find is that where you will place the decimal. You will place the decimal where you need to find that. So this is the product. Now you need to find where the decimal has to be placed. Count the number of decimal places. Here it is 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places, because 1 and 6, there are 2 decimal places. Here in this one, 1 decimal place. From the right side, decimal has been placed after 1 digit. So in total it becomes 2 plus 1, 3. Now count here from the right side. 1, 2, 3. Answer will be 11.868. Similarly, the product will remain same here, but the decimal will be placed after Here it is 3 decimal places. There are 3 numbers, 3 digits after the decimal, and here it is only 1 digit after the decimal. In total 3 plus 1 4. So place the decimal after 4 decimal places from the right side. 1 2 3 4. Now the answer is 1.1868. Here also multiply. The product will be same because the numbers are same, just the decimals have been changing. So the product will be same. You need to check where the decimal has to be placed. After 1 decimal place, here it is 1 and 2 decimal places. There is only 1 digit after the decimal, so 1 decimal place. There are 2 digits after the decimal, so there are two decimal places. So in total 2 plus 1 become 3. So you will place the decimal after 1, 2 and 3. 3 decimal places. Answer will be 11.868. Now again the product will be same. Is just that it is 230. 30 means this 0 also will be placed against the number. Okay. So because here it is 23 and now it is 230. 230 can be calculated as 23 multiply 10. So if you will multiply a number with 10, a 1 extra 0 will be added to the product. Okay. So the product is 11860. Why 0? Because here it is 23, here it is 230. I have placed 1 extra 0. Now, same, count the number of decimal places. Here it is 2 decimal places because 2 digits are there only after the decimal. And here there is no decimal place. So, place the decimal after 2 decimal places from the right side in the product. So, it will be 1, 2, answer will be 1186.8. So our next question is question number 6. The speed of a car is 65.83 km per hour. Find the distance covered by car in 4 hours. Like distance, the speed of the car is given and asking for the distance travelled by the car in 4 hours. In 1 hour, the car is travelling 65.83 kilometers. So in 4 hours, how much distance the car will travel? Distance in 1 hour is given, distance in 4 hours it is asking. You will multiply it. So speed of car is given, that is 65.83 kilometer per hour. Time taken by the car is 4 hours. Now it is asking for the distance travelled by it. Distance travelled will be equals to speed multiply time. You also know that formula. Also, if it is covering 65.83 kilometers in 1 hour, so how much distance it will cover? We will simply multiply it. It will give 65.83 multiplied by 4. Multiply the two numbers. It will give 26,332. Now place the decimal. Here the decimal is placed after 2 decimal places. Place it after 2 decimal places, 1 and 2. 2 decimal places after that. So the car has travelled 263.32 kilometers in 4 hours. So I hope you understood that how to multiply the decimal numbers with each other and how to multiply a decimal number with 10, 100 and 1000. This was it for today. We have done the multiplication of decimal numbers. Practice the exercise, practice innings 2.6, and if you are having any doubt in any of the part of any of the question, you can ask through communication app. That's it for today. Have a nice day all of you.